Brea Goodbarrel, cleric of Doctrina, goddess of light and knowledge, had had enough of her traveling companion. After hiding for days in the evil Red Brand hideout, nearly being beaten to death by a Nothtic, and then being ignored while Ben Bewinder, the dwarven barbarian, alerted the Red Brand guards for the 5th time that day, her usually good-natured temper was inches away from thwapping her dwarven companion right in between his eyes. "I told you that we shouldn't have gone into the left door," she scowled as she helped brace the door against the invaders. "I mean, eventually we made it into the right door, Brea." Ben shrugged, placing a large plank of wood in front of the door, effectively blocking off the guards, at least for a few moments. Brea jumped back as the wood began to crack with every thud against the door. The adventurers only had a few minutes to act, but Brea couldn't let go of her building anger. Brea placed her hands on her hips and frowned much deeper than any halfling should. "You flung open the left door and interrupted the rest of the hoodlums in the building. Yes, great job, Ben. You caused a big scuffle for a cleric with no more spells and a barbarian who is so beat up he can't even see out of his right eye. Good job. Stop yelling at me and use your smarty brain to figure out what this stuff is. Maybe then you'll actually be useful in the battle to come," Ben shouted back, gesturing to the room behind them. Brea turned around to see what looked like a wizard's study. Potions and herbs lined the walls, each being set in their place on shelves. A desk strewn with papers and notes in languages that even she could not understand with her intense schooling resided in the center of the room. However, Brea's eyes was drawn towards a glass case with 3 interesting potions in them, right behind the desk. She moved to the back of the room and picked up the one that was glowing red and orange, black specks continually floating and falling in the triangular bottle. Brea knew what it was in an instant: dragon's bile, the hottest substance on the planet, the very molten liquid that allowed red dragons to shoot out deathly showers of fire at their victims. "What's this?" Ben shoved another bottle into Brea's face. The bottle was filled with a metallic gray liquid. Brea jumped in surprise and backed up into the large leather-bound chair behind her. "Don't let this..." She held up her bottle of dragon's bile. "Touch that!" She pointed to Ben's bottle. "Why?" "That's mercury," Brea tried to explain to the brutish dwarf. "And this is dragon's bile. If this touches that, it could ignite the mercury and create a bomb that would destroy this whole hideout." The moment Brea had said, "destroy this whole hideout," she knew that she had told the wrong person that bit of information. Ben's eyes gleamed with the idea of fiery destruction, and before she knew it, Ben had yanked the bottle of dragon's bile from her grip. "I've got a plan!" "No!" Brea yelped, just as the red brand crashed through the door, and the glass bottles were thrown at them. White, blinding light scorched the room. only at 1 hit point.